ముఖ్యమంత్రి గారికి మనస్ఫూర్తిగా ధన్యవాదాలు తెలుపుతూ సెలవు తీసుకుంటున్నాను. థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Thank you, sir. So we all know Honorable Union Minister of Communications after he has taken charge. He is instrumental in rapid 5G expansion across India. Almost 4.7 lakh telecom covers in almost making 99% villages having this 5G connectivity. Massive telecom connectivity and saturation, almost nearly 13,000 towers installed. Indigenous 4G technology, Atmanirbhar Telecom, end-to-end indigenous 4G stack. This is one of the greatest achievement. Similarly, launch of citizen-centric digital services, telecom fraud control, and one of the greatest achievement is revival of BSNL and coming to operational profit after almost 18 years. So this is a great achievement. Broadband digital infrastructure expansion and telecom security reforms. This also very important thing for fraud prevention and intelligence platform. So faster telecom infrastructure clearances and strengthening India's global telecom leadership. So he has definitely taken the communications, telecommunications to a different level. Now I request Honorable Union Minister for Communications and Donor to share his thoughts on this program. Thank you, sir.
Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu Garu Sahib, my colleague Chandrasekhar Pemasani Garu Sahib, Janardhan Reddy Sahib, and Shamlal Mishra ji and Krishna Babu ji, and all my officers from Andhra Pradesh and my friends from both print and electronic. What we are doing today, Naidu Sahib and myself, in essence is really democratizing the reach of technology to every single citizen in our country. What technology has done in our generation is to really provide that capability for individual prowess, talent, ambition, aspiration to reach the world stage. It is the disintermediation of the intermediary and connecting every single human to the globe. So when we talk about 6.5 lakh villages in India, we are actually talking about now no longer the Indian villages, we're talking about connecting 140 crore people to the global village. And Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu ji was one of the early visionaries of this. Not yesterday, not day before, but almost 35 years ago. And what India has been able to execute under Prime Minister Narendra Modi is that vision of democratizing technology. The ability for every single human across this country to have a channel to the rest of the world. Now, as Krishna Babu ji said, how do you ensure that that pipe, if I call that the pipe, right? That pipe has, you have access to that pipe for every single human being. Communications is that mode. You can do that through multiple means. It can be through mobile. It can be through OFC, that takes you broadband. It can be through VSAT. It can be through satellite. And it is my job as communications minister to be able to provide that bouquet, if you will, of all possible means to every single citizen. And then the consumer has a choice which mode he or she will choose based on the customer's preferences. And so what India has been able to achieve in the last 11 years in Prime Minister's stewardship is something that no country in the world, and I underline this, no country in the world till this day has been able to achieve. And what is that? First, the spread, both horizontal and vertical, of this technology for every single citizen. So when we are talking about 4G, 99% of all villages across India. We have only 30,000 villages left, which we are now executing under Digital BharatNet, 17,000 towers that are being put up. And hopefully by this July, August, we will have achieved 100% saturation across the length and breadth of our country on 4G. Second, 5G. India has, and I say this many times, that we were behind the world on 4G. We walked with the world on 5G, but we will lead the world on 6G. We had the quickest 5G rollout in the world, 22 months, 500,000 BTSs, 450,000 crores of capex, and today India has 40 crore of our consumers on 5G. 40 crore. 1.5x the population of the United States of America. And by 2030, we will have 100 crore customers on 5G. So you have seen in the last 11 years, the permeation, like the Krishna River flows through here, into many rivulets that irrigate every field across this whole Guntur area. Similarly, telecom technology has permeated into every home across the length of and breadth of our country. But along with that permeation, one more dynamic has taken place. And what is that? Chief Minister Saab and I were talking in the helicopter. Because when I came back from America, when I graduated also I was an investment banker, one of the first transactions we worked on in those days, I'm talking about 93, was when 6 licenses were given out for the 6 metros. Mumbai, Delhi, Kolkata, Bengaluru, Chennai. At that point of time, this dabba, I call this dabba used to cost 1 lakh of rupees. And it was 16 rupees a minute. Today, voice is, the cost of voice, 0.03 paise. I can't even convert it into cents, forget dollars. Okay? And data. 1 GB of data in 2014 used to cost us 287 rupees. That is $3.2. Today, 1 GB of data costs us 8.27 rupees, which is 10 cents. The average world cost of data of 1 GB is $2.49. So India is operating at 5% of the world's costs. So what Prime Minister Modi ji has achieved is both vertical and horizontal penetration at economies of scale that we cannot even dream of. And therefore, that's why I'm using the term, the democratization of communication technology. Now that story is done. Now we have to talk about volume. And how will volume come? Because this dabba has got limited volume, because then you get latency and other issues that come into play on this technology. So we've got to lay the broadband pipe now into every home, into every village. And that's why something that we can never conceive of, only Prime Minister Modi ji can conceive of at a national level, and Chandrababu Naidu ji at the state level. Amended BharatNet is a $16.9 billion, 1,39,000 crores, public funded program of Government of India, which will take OFC broadband, OFC fiber and broadband to every single village of this country. No other country in the world has the courage to do what Prime Minister Narendra Modi has done. And BharatNet 1 and 2 were hugely successful. We've got 214,000 gram panchayats out of 256,000 gram panchayats in our country connected. But there have been changes in technology. So your GPON router has become an old router. Now you've got MPLS technology. Most of the villages in BharatNet 1 were connected on line format, linear topology. That means you have no redundancy. If you get cut one way, all the way down everything is cut. Now we are converting it to ring topology, which means if you get cut from one side, you will still get a connectivity on the other side. In the meantime, what Pemasani Saab said, because I am learning Telugu also as I go along, MTTR, mean time to repair, right? We're trying to squeeze the gap on MTTR also. And therefore, this amended BharatNet program, we have 16 packages across the country. 8 states are still going on state-led model, but among all the areas, the one state that has the capability to push forward like no other state can, and because Andhra Pradesh has shown it in BharatNet 2, because BharatNet 2, unlike BharatNet 1, was run on a state-led model. And close to about 10,900 odd gram panchayats were connected. Today we have close to about 12,000 gram panchayats connected in Andhra Pradesh. Amended BharatNet will have another 480 gram panchayats that will be added on, so we'll go to 13,200 odd. We are converting close to about 1,600 gram panchayats from linear topology to ring topology from BharatNet 1 and BharatNet 2. And then we will provide on-demand connection to the balance 380,000 villages across the country, in every village in Andhra Pradesh also. Along with that, we have in place a strategy for first mile, middle mile and last mile. So wholesale and retail. And again, Pemasani ji talked about it, so I'm not going to repeat it. The fiberization of our towers, telecom towers, we've got almost 800,000 towers across our country, has only been 53%. So the backhaul of TSPs can be carried by this dark fiber. So on the wholesale front, we are looking at the TSPs. On the retail front, we are also looking at making sure that our ISPs, internet service providers, in bulk can take dark fiber and lease it out. And then we are also looking at our BharatNet Udyamis, which will be our entrepreneurs. Purane zamane mein, for example, like we had the PCO box, na? Jo PCO box ka operator hota tha. So similarly to that will be now my BNU, my BharatNet Udyami, who will provide the last mile connection from the Gram Panchayat directly into the village home. And he will get the OLT and the ONT and all of that, and we will give him also a capex subsidy to be able to provide that connectivity. So this is a very robust program. Why? Because in the 1,39,000 crores, close to about 48,000 crores is capex, but almost 45,000 crores is OPEX. So we are paying for the OPEX present value discounted for 10 years. So the OPEX is also included. So when he gets the contract, then he has to not only lay the fiber, but he has to maintain it for 10 years. Because his cash flow will also come from the maintenance over 10 years. So like Pradhan Mantri Gramin Sadak Yojana, for example. And that was our learning from BharatNet 1 and 2. So in this model for Andhra Pradesh, we've signed the Memorandum of Cooperation today. Andhra Pradesh is one state that has always been at the forefront. under Naidu Sahab's leadership to come forward and execute. We've signed the MoC today. The total capex, the total project cost is close to about 2,400 crore odd, out of which 450 crores is capex and 1,982 crores is opex. So you can imagine the thinking that has gone behind it for the longevity of this program. I'm very glad and honored today to be sharing the stage with Naidu Sahab, also because Andhra under his leadership is the state that has not taken steps. It has taken leaps and bounds in terms of being the forefront and the forerunner of technology innovation in our country. Today, world majors are lining up to invest in Andhra Pradesh due to Naidu Sahab's leadership. Google's largest gigawatt unit from across the world is going to be set up in Andhra Pradesh. He has a vision for this state, he has a vision for this city in terms of next frontier industries, from space to drone to semicon to fabs to aero technology to across the board. And therefore I am particularly happy and elated to be here with him and to be able to sign this memorandum of cooperation, and I'm very confident. I've mentioned to Krishnababu ji also and to Shamlal ji that they must get a PERT chart together, and we must make sure we execute this as soon as possible so that we ensure not only the pipe is laid, we ensure that it's not only maintained, but my secret for success and to be able to measure success is 6 Sigma. So I want 98% uptime. Because when we are able to maintain 98% uptime, that means that every one of my citizens today is getting reliable connectivity. So that is going to be the secret sauce, if you will, in the recipe. And that is what we're going to work at this time with ABP. It's been a pleasure and an honor to be with Naidu Sahab and to be here in his residence and to be able to sign this memorandum of cooperation. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for coming all the way for be present in this function. So, Honorable Chief Minister, we are all aware the vision with which he works. So, he has formed this Andhra Pradesh fiber grid as a world-class, low-cost broadband model. Almost 3 services: internet, cable TV, and telephony. So he promised to give at 149 rupees per month way back in 14-19 period. So that shows the commitment, vision, and the importance he gives to reaching the technology and bridging the digital divide between urban and rural areas. So, sir, basically after that, somehow the AP fiber grid got into issues because we changed from outsourcing model to department oriented department management model, which is definitely not successful. We are going back to the operator model because O&M will be completing this formalities of going for RFP and put some operator for taking care of the both the infrastructure, capital infrastructure, as well as maintenance in the next 2 months, sir. So then we'll take off from there to realize your vision of reaching the technology to each and every category of persons, whether it is a student, whether it is a patient who wants some advice in health sector, or women who wants to take up online jobs from remote, from their comfort of their homes, or work from home concept. All this we will try to ensure that your vision is translated to the action. Sir, I request you to give a message on this occasion.
Thank you. Honorable Minister Jyotiraditya Sindhya ji, Honorable Minister Chandrasekhar Garu, Honorable Minister, my colleague Janardhan Reddy Garu, Honorable Chief Secretary in charge of this department, Chandrababu Garu, respected Shyamal Mishra ji, and friends from BSNL and also AP BharatNet and media. I am very happy to present in this meeting when our Honorable Prime Minister has rightly mentioned, I am getting memories from 1995 onwards. First time, sir, when I became Minister, CM, at that time, only the company domestic calls BSNL, no other company. Then I need bandwidth. Then I called all people. I requested them to give some bandwidth for me. With great difficulty, they donated 2 Mbps at that time. I used to use that bandwidth morning teleconference with all my collectors. Sometimes video conference. 95. That is how I used to use all these things. But at that time, TV is also not there, electronic medium. All the way I had to go to studio. Then I used to communicate to my people one side through cell phone or telephone. They will contact me. I used to answer real time. That was the beginning. Then after that, I was very curious. China is moving very fast. Then I took up this issue. 2-3 prime ministers, I forced them, they couldn't understand. Then finally, I discussed with Vajpayee ji. Then he told me, you are saying all these things, where is money? These are all shareholders, so I have to pay them back. Otherwise, how can you go move forward? Then I told him, sir, international revolution has come. This is very big advantage for us. You cannot ignore. Pay dividend. Then only you constitute a committee. Myself, the then finance minister. Then we gave a report on the basis of deregulation has come. Then so many players. Then I went everybody. I promoted. I have seen at that time. I went to America. I have seen Lucent Technologies, fiber manufacturing. Only the company, one company at that time. India at that time, we used to have copper. Yes. People used to cut and melt it and sell it for their profits. That was the beginnings. I have seen all these things. Then after that, PM accepted this report. My worry is at that time, internet has come. Internet revolution has come. World has become a global village. In the global village, you don't have bandwidth. Nothing can be done. We are in primitive stage. America, time zone. We are daytime, they are night. They used to send all medical prescriptions, everything to us. We used to fill up, process it, and then send it. From then onwards, I used to fight to go for products. We are doing only peanuts. This is not good for the nation. I am very happy under your leadership and dynamism of our Prime Minister. 4G has innovated from BSNL. That is the domestic, this one. This is the biggest achievement. I really compliment every person in the department. First product, biggest achievement according to me. Now people are capable of doing everything. 2015, after bifurcation, I became Chief Minister again. What all I built, it has gone to Telangana. I was very happy. I don't have any grouse on that. 40% of people are getting that benefit. I have to rebuild. Then I discussed with all my people how to go about. Telecommunication is bandwidth is very crucial. There I brought an idea. Existing electrical poles. I want to lay one fiber. No digging cost, it will take some time, all these things. Then that is the fiber net I created. Within no time, cost is only 10%. As you rightly mentioned, as on today, 5% of global cost, what we are doing, 8 to 9% laying cost we are able to do with a fiber net. That was the beginning. We reached nearly 9,78,000. Same model, what you are talking, we brought at that time. After that, government has changed in 2019. They made it defunct by deliberately. It has gone to now 3,81,000. Now I am very happy. Government of India is giving money, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, all integration. My request to all of you, now India is moving very fast. All of us has to understand this. Vikasit Bharat 2047. I have seen this country for the last 45 years. Our Honorable Minister is there for the last 25 years now. He is well qualified. Stanford, Harvard. Harvard Economics, Stanford Business. Now he cannot transfer. On the other side, your minister is also highly educated and successful entrepreneur. If both of them are not able to succeed, our Honorable Prime Minister, I have seen so many Prime Ministers, policy makers. No policy maker has thought AI, global conference. Leave alone AI, never they thought about IT also. That is the vision he is having. In 80 countries, all giants have come, corporate giants. Everybody is seeing today. We missed agriculture revolution. We missed industrial revolution. We caught up service sector revolution. India is moving very fast. Now, my vision, always I am thinking ahead of times. Another 15 years, 20 years, what is going to happen? I told our Honorable Minister, we are in inspiring time. I am using this word, I am very clear, we are in inspiring time. Global knowledge, local application. For this, we need bandwidth. And also adaptability, positive attitude we have to build. Then everything, I have seen earlier, I used to quote Asian tigers. 5 countries. 30 years they are able to become very fast moving countries. Now 2047, nobody can stop, unstoppable according to me. India will become #1 country, provided all of us will work together. And also, life also is going to become very, very easy. Manamitra WhatsApp governance. I am providing 970 services online. Those who are all irrelevant services I am merging or cancelling. Now I am going further. All land records will be kept with blockchain technology and also QR code. Whenever they want to verify, they can verify. Untampered Patadar passbook. Health, I am going for Sanjeevani, preventive, curative, real-time monitoring. If necessary, we will shift him to hospital or otherwise at his residence only, we can monitor his health. Now we are thinking AI tuition, master, tutor, AI doctor, AI agronomist. Everything, all knowledge will be real time. Recently I went to Delhi. I have seen AI applications. Tomorrow I am having a meeting. This year I wanted to apply all applications. There is another version. If you do all these things, employment will go. employment will be created. One area will have automation, other area opportunities are available, tourism, other areas. If we earn more and more money, wealth creation, money is available for welfare and development and sustainability. So what I wanted to request all of you, we are in a historical time. Even today, you are all having established knowledge. As the Honorable Minister has rightly mentioned, America, old technology, no new technology, compatibility problem. Some other countries, old technology, they are unable to update. India is having brand new technologies. We are moving very fast. With all these things, I am expecting different wonderful time. As a matter of fact, I wanted to address in Telugu because he gave me so much of inspiration. So I am telling you, our Honorable Minister will think BSNL will be number one sector in India, not private sector, that is not far away. You can do better than Jio, you can do better than Airtel. That is possible because you are having that type of knowledge. Only leadership with accountability, if we can move, we will do wonders. Last mile connectivity, every home. If you connect Wi-Fi with 5G, 6G or 7G tomorrow, then economy will boost up. And also democratization of digital technologies to every person is very, very important. You can originally 2 Mbps for state government. Now we are all thinking gigabits for institutions, for education. That is the order of the day. So for all these things, bottleneck is bandwidth. Clouds are coming in private sector. As you rightly mentioned now, 1 gigawatt capacity, Google is coming with AI center. Straight away from Visakhapatnam to America, sea cable, subsea cable. All these things are happening within the country. We are unable to do it. Now it is a reality in Andhra Pradesh. Around 5 lakh people are work from home. GCC, if you can see, 57% of GCC operations are in India. All other countries put together, 43%, whereas India 57%. Hyderabad alone is contributing 11% of GCCs globally, 22% to 21% for the country contribution. These are all new areas, designing, and also GCCs, and also so many areas are going to come. Jobs will be innovated, and also new jobs are going to come. Now I am having an idea. One family, one AI use cases they have to prepare, or they have to adopt AI for their personal use. That is the issue we are having. We are having all ideas. You are going to see different green energy. That is a big boost up for data centers, and also space technology, drone technology, even robotics, even semiconductor, even aerospace, even electronics, medtech with wearables. You name everything, we are capable. Now recently I have called for quantum computing. With great difficulty, IBM, TCS, L&T consortium, they are doing. By year end, we are going to operate quantum computer, first computer in India. It is from Andhra Pradesh. Then I called some of the ecosystem players. They are telling to me, give us 2 years time. Quantum computers we will manufacture from Amaravati so that we can use it, we can send it to other countries. Our people are very, very capable. provide an opportunity, they will do wonders. Think differently, innovative way, everything is possible. That is where you are fortunate, good ministers, and also we are fortunate, right time, right leader, right place, that is Narendra Modi. If you won't do all of us now, you cannot do forever. No pessimism, practicality, and also move fast. Everything will happen. I am very happy. So I am hearing that words, pet shocked. Nobody can talk, politician generally. And also he is talking six stigma for policy. That this is the way professionalism has to come from all our executives. We are all policy makers, where policy maker is a highly educated and also more capable of delivering. I had always this type of dreams. Traditional politics and professionalism has to bridge. Then we can do wonders. That is exactly Honorable Prime Minister is doing. Even central ministers are doing. In states, some of the ministers are doing the same work now. Now bureaucracy has to change the gear now. If all of us will move same wavelength, we will do wonders. I am very happy. This is a historic day. And also, I am requesting any pilot you want to do, Honorable Minister, I am requesting him, take Andhra Pradesh as a test bed. We will produce proof of concept. We can implement here first step, then nationally you can scale it up. I will be very happy. Today I enjoyed his participation. Everything is having clarity. Once clarity is there, automatically things will happen automatically. I am proud of him, even Chandrasekhar Garu, and all of you. Sir, with you and my Krishnababu, you have to make a reality. Maximum, can we execute within 2 years' time or 1.5 year time? 1.5 year time? Okay, 1.5 year time, we are going to provide every home sufficient bandwidth. It may be 20 Mbps or 25 minimum, that is the minimum, then gigabit. 100 no, gigabit. Wherever there is a school, they want more, you have to give. That is where you have to go in that direction. I wish all the best. Good luck. Thank you, Ananda.
Thank you, sir. It's always inspiration to listen to.
I just want to say this, that this was a management technology, not an inspiration, but it was a lesson for someone like me. So I want to thank the Chief Minister for his vision for all of India, and also a lot of takeaways and key pointers for us about the blending and the synergy that he has talked about. And for people like us, it gives us a tall order to work on, and at the same time it inspires us to work even harder. So for me, it's been an honor to spend the half day with Naidu Garu Sahib, and I look forward to spending more time and getting more guidance from him in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. It is always inspiring to listen to your ideas and the vision you set for using the technology at each nook and corner and also all sectors of life. Definitely this will be a like infrastructure, like highways, like other connectivity infrastructure. This digital highway, this is a digital infrastructure is very crucial for development of Andhra Pradesh and India, and this will be definitely at least all your dreams about using various new technologies including artificial intelligence, quantum computing, and the RTGS, real-time governance society. So this will be definitely a backbone network is crucial. We are assuring you, sir, we'll do our best to ensure that it is grounded fast and reach every user at the express speed. So now I request Honorable Minister, Union Minister has come all the way and he could at least inspire all of us, sir. So as a token of gratitude, I request our Honorable Minister, Infrastructure and Investment to give
Ministers, policymakers. No policymaker has thought AI. Global conference. Leave alone AI, never they thought about IT also. That is the vision he is having. In 80 countries, all giants have come. Corporate giants. Everybody is seeing today. We missed agriculture revolution. We missed industrial revolution. We caught up service sector revolution. India is moving very fast. Now, my vision, always I am thinking ahead of times. Another 15 years, 20 years, what is going to happen? I told our Honorable Minister, we are in an inspiring time.